Content over everything.
Why? I don't mind, fam. That's you, man, fam. I feel very
Under the government of the Palestinians.
Mate, listen.
You
shout very loudly.
You can leave. I'm not listening to you. I'm going to speak to you. You are a Zionist. I spoke to you. You said you're proud to be Zionist.
People like
you are satanic supporters. So I confront you.
Satanic.
Zionist in
There's
Palestine
one
are
Jewish
satanic.
country. One Jewish country.
The Jewish
one Jewish country. I am a Jewish Orthodox. You don't know what the word means. You don't know what the word
They
means.
vote against you. You are a Zionist.
You don't know what the word means.
You are welcome to live in Palestine. However, under the Palestinian government.
It's not your land. It's not for you to say.
It's
not your land. You're not from there. You're Algerian. I live in the UK.
You kill women for it. How is it your land?
What happened to you? What happened to you?
That's what happened to you. I was very nice with you. However,
I've always been nice with you.
Yeah, that's true.
But when you found out that when you found out that I supported the right for Jews to have a homeland
in someone else's hand,
not in someone else's land,
not
in someone else's land. Have Jews live? Sorry, have Jews live there? Sorry, brother. Have Jews lived there? Have Jews lived in that land for centuries?
Indeed, they did.
Exactly. Have Jews lived throughout the Ottoman Empire for centuries?
They did. You are welcome to live under the Islamic Empire.
I don't want to live under you. I want to live alongside you. I'm not your dog. I'm not your Jimmy.
At the moment, you're going to somebody else's house. You're doing it to somebody's house.
I thought you were going to go for me then.
No. I know how I fight you.
Let's tell you what, let's can't speak on.
Look. Everyone knows that the British give you a house.
No, they didn't.
The
British abstained from the vote. You don't even know the history.
The British don't want to do it. Wrong. You. I speak to you. You are embarrassment. Even everyone knows that. You are embarrassment for the Jews. You are embarrassment.
And a liar. Terrorist, embarrassment.
Listen to you guys. There's one Jew. Listen to you all. One Jew, one country, and you're going mental. You're all going mental.
Anyway, you said.
Are you looking for sympathy? Yes or no?
I pray you do repentance. I pray you do talk.
Sympathy, mate. One Jew, one
I'm not looking for sympathy. I'm saying I'm not running away from you. I'm saying the opposite. I'm a proud Jew. I'm a proud Jew. I'm a proud Jew. I don't want to be under you. I don't want to be under you. You said you wanted me under you. You said you wanted me under you. You said you wanted me under you. Under you. You said you wanted me under me. So tell me what you meant when you said you wanted me under you.
Are you Jew?
Yes.
Do you live under the British law?
I live under British law.
So are you a dog?
No.
No, because hold on a minute. When I told you, there's no
You
problem.
said you're under Islam. Under Islam.
Let me speak. When I just told you, you are welcome to live under the Palestinian government. You said, I'm not a dog. So according to you, if you live under someone's government, you are a dog. Therefore, you are a dog of British.
2,000 years I've lived under the I'm not Shamsi running away.
I'm running away from you. From a Zionist like you, never.
Zionist
peacemaker, murderer.
I actually meet Palestinians every week.
Murderer.
Listen to you, you don't know what you're talking about.
Go on, that's what I tell you. I confront you just as I confront his name, Abdul Hakim. He's a terrorist supporter.
Shamsi.
You are a terrorist supporter
Shamsi,
too.
look at you.
Don't try
You
to come.
scream,
He tried to come
you
with me.
scream,
He tried to
you
speak to me
scream.
like, Shamsi, I like you because you come from extremists. You're an extremist as well.
Shamsi,
you know what I mean?
I know you run away. I know you run away.
I can go home now. I'll stay with you. I'm gonna go.
What do you want him to say? What do you want him to say? This is Speaker's Corner where we debate ideas, not that we run away.
I debate ideas with you.
What do you want him to say?
Brother,
I want him to acknowledge that Jews are equal to Muslims. Muslims have the right to self-determination. Let me speak. Muslims have the right to self-determination in dozens of countries. Jews have one country, and it's this big, and look how angry he gets. Look how angry he gets at the Jews having a country.
Look, your country.
How many millions of Muslims around the world?
So
One Jewish country.
You come to people's
One Jewish country and you said, I've got to be under the Palestinians.
Okay.
I've got to be under the Muslim. I've got to be the dhimmi. I've got to pay the jizya. I don't want to. I want to be your equal.
No. You believe according to Jews. According to your Old Testament, the Bible, we are your animals.
Forget
you are
the Bible.
dogs.
Let's
You're
talk
Jew.
law.
Are you a Jew?
I'm a Jew.
Okay. Have you not been ordered to fight?
Let's talk law. I don't want to be your dhimmi.
No, let me speak.
I don't want to pay you jizya.
Let me speak.
I don't want to be subordinate to you.
Emotional. No, according to the Old Testament, I will not second citizen. Okay, let me read the Old Testament.
Why can't you just stick
No, that's your subject. Let me read the Old Testament.
This is running away.
No, he's
I'm
not
making a simple
I'm running away. I'm showing
my
you.
argument is really
No,
simple.
that's your subject.
Forget Old Testament.
I'm gonna show you.
Forget everything.
You are a Jew.
My argument is very simple.
Akhi, please don't get involved. Let me speak.
What are you
Akhi, feel fast here.
Very,
No,
very
that's your
simple.
subject. You just
Very simple. Without going to religion, let's talk politics. Politics,
no,
not religion.
Don't dictate to me what to say.
Okay,
Can I speak?
If you can't
He said I'm running away. He's not letting me speak.
He says he's a Jew. Ask him how many generations of Jew.
Brother, calm down, you see. He said, I don't want to live under you because I have to pay jizya, I have to do this, same argument of Tommy Robinson. Let's define.
nothing in common with me and Tommy Robinson.
Wait. According to your law, you're allowed to enslave everyone.
No.
Except, okay, let me read the Bible.
I'm talking secular religious.
No,
not
you're
religious.
Jewish or secular?
But we're talking
Are you Jew or secular?
We're talking the state
No,
of Israel. If you can't talk the state of Israel,
are you Jew or secular?
when it comes to
No,
politics,
are you
secular. When it comes to
so
politics,
do you reject God?
I
Do you
believe
reject
in
God's
a
law?
separation of church
No,
and state.
do you reject God's law?
Shamsi, can you
Do
stick
you
to the
reject God's
subject
law?
or do you have to run
No,
away from it?
do you reject-
It's very
Look,
simple. We're
He's
talking
not letting me
Israel,
speak.
Palestine.
No, when I
And
catch
you
him
want to go
to show the
religion.
people he believes.
He wants to go to religion because he doesn't have a
Can
secular
I speak?
argument.
Okay, can I speak now? Okay.
If you stick
And-
to Israel, Palestine,
no.
without going to religion.
Okay.
Can we have 2 minutes?
No. Here, who think that this Zionist or this... let me ask a simple question. When you hear 1948, what does it remind you of? British did what? Putting the Jews in Palestine. It's well known. Is that correct? It's well known the Jews was put by the British in Palestine. The Zionists, yes, that's what I said. Zionists, correct. Zionists. So what I'm saying to you, so what you just said, according to his logic, it's okay for him to come to my house and take over my bedroom. If I don't accept him, I'm what? A terrorist. That's his logic. And what? If I don't accept him, why don't accept me? I have just one room. No, brother, you can come to my room, I'll take care of you, but it's not your room. That's what you have to understand.
So you spoke your 2 minutes.
I haven't finished. Is that 2
Okay,
minutes?
so he said 2 minutes.
Okay,
I
no
thought we'd
problem.
do 2 minutes.
So listen. Historically, it's well known that the British, and before that, of course, that when the Zionists tried to start sending the Jews, or the Zionists, I prefer, to Palestine, to live there, they try to take over. So everyone knows that except you.
Okay, so that's your point. Now, let me
Is it clear?
2 minutes,
Yes,
yeah?
very clear. Okay, so you mentioned the British in 1948.
Yes.
In 1947, the United Nations voted whether they should recognise Israel as a state. Do you know what the British did? They ran away from the vote and refused to vote. 33 countries... No, I listen to you, Shamsi. Respectfully listen. 33 countries voted to recognise Israel. Britain abstained from the vote. They were one of 2 Western nations to do so. So first
Of course, because I put you, that's why.
No,
They don't have to vote.
listen. You'll learn a lot, Shamsi, if you listen.
No, I'm not learning from you, to be honest. Go on. Speak, vomit, go vomit.
Okay,
Go vomit.
thank you. And so you talked about, we both agreed that Jews had lived in the land for centuries. Jews lived throughout the Ottoman Empire, for centuries. They lived all over the world. Now, all over the Ottoman Caliphate, yeah? What happened was when the Ottoman Empire collapsed, because they were defeated in World War I, it left a power vacuum and people went for the right to self-determination. They went for self-determination. So many different people fought for estates. The Hashemites managed to get 3 states.
Which people vote? Come now, which people vote?
We're talking about how the various states were created in the Middle East.
Shamsi,
Shamsi, listen, I listen to you, respectfully, listen. So the Ottoman Empire was divided into different states for the indigenous people that lived in those lands. Now, Jews are one of the people that had lived there for centuries. We had good relations with Muslims for the most part. Now, what happened was many states were created. Syria was created, Jordan was created, Egypt was created, Iraq was created. All of these nations were created, and one tiny nation was created for the Jewish people. Now, I'm not for expanding Israel's borders. I want one homeland where Jews who'd lived in that region for centuries also had the right to a homeland. Not at the expense of the Palestinians, not at the expense of any Muslims or Christians, but a state where Jews had the right to self-determination, just like many Arabs have the right to self-determination. So to summarise, Britain didn't create Israel, the United Nations.
Okay, that's finish. That's what I said. Everyone knows the history except him. Everyone knows that the British, they put who? The Zionists into the Palestine. Doesn't mean because you live under the, hear me out. Palestine, it was a country before, how dare you say Palestine was created? Before, like I'll give you Awza'i, Imam al-Awza'i, 2nd century. And he said what? Shafi'i was born in Palestine. Palestine was known. He just said it was created after the World War I. Are you okay?
Who was
Seriously,
the leader of Palestine?
are you okay?
Name one leader of
Are you
Palestine.
okay? Seriously, are you okay?
What was the
Are you,
borders?
no,
What are the borders?
No, those are subjects. Are you okay? Are you okay?
I'm asking you about Palestine. You're saying it was a country. I'm saying who was the ruler?
Wait. So you live under the Muslim Islamic Empire. No problem. Of course, we had to defend you many times without any doubt, like we defend you against the Christians without any doubt. But what I'm saying to you, wallahi, everyone looking at you as you're a crazy guy. Seriously, because historically it's known that the British when they
Bring the coin
yeah.
You don't bring that coin out. Bring
Who's
that
that?
coin. Show me the
Palestinian
coin.
coin.
Show me that coin.
Okay, who's that mean?
So if you,
Well, come on, please, be serious, man.
bring up. This is a Palestinian coin.
It's about time, though.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. Anyway,
So,
to be honest,
10 seconds
no,
on.
to be honest, I'm not gonna care. Listen, that's my point. When I speak, I don't start recycling. My point here is, look, historically it's known, Palestine belongs to the Palestinians. The British came, even for the sake of argument, they didn't vote, but they put you there. They put you there because you are the Europeans won, especially the Europeans won. Because how come there's no black Jews in Palestine? Only white, no? They come from Ethiopia. But the one they were put before, the white one. The one that came from Russia, the one that came from Germany, the one that came from Britain. So my point, no. So my point here, I'm gonna leave. My point here is that historically it's known that you invaded what? The Zionists invaded Palestine. The Jews, yes, lived in Palestine for long. However, the Jews, even according to the Jewish, they say you have no right to have a state.
Okay, so
Look out to yourself.
2 seconds.
No, that's I have to go.
I'll take my 2 minutes because Sam's got to go.
Oh yeah, seriously. So because I'm not gonna repeat myself, it's well known historically you are invaders, are terrorists.
Okay, so to respond
I'm gonna
to
shake
that,
your hand because you're a Zionist.
Okay,
I don't shake.
Kafar, yeah.
No, kafar. He's a kafir. I shake his hand. He's a kafir. You are a Zionist supporter of a terrorist.
See, this is the problem. When the Jews get a country,
Say that?
look how angry the fanatics get. There's one Jewish country in the world. It's shared by Muslims, Christians, Arabs. Everyone lives in harmony within Israel.
How many generations of
Everyone
white-
is.
How
The
many
majority
generations
of
have you got in
Israelis
Israel?
are from the Middle
My
East
friend,
and the Arab
how many
world.
generations
The
of your
majority
family have you got in
Can
Israel?
I just finish my point?
How many generations?
The
One?
majority.
One?
The majority.
One generation?
The majority of
How
Israelis
many
are dark skinned.
generations?
They don't look like
Tell
me.
me how many
You heard
generations?
lie after lie. You heard that everyone in
won't
Israel is
answer.
a white Jew.
How many
You heard that
generations of
Israel
white
was
Jews?
created by the British. That's
White
what he
in
just
Palestine.
said.
How many
He
white?
said there were no
How
black
many
Jews. He
generations?
said they're all white from Russia. It's
How
all
many
on camera.
generations of
It's
your
all on
family are
camera.
there?
And
My
you're
friend,
watching
how many generations of your family are in Israel?
my family are Geordies.
How many family?
My family are Geordies.
Are Geordies?
Yeah,
So
do
you
you know?
got no. So you got no.
I've got
generation.
family in Israel,
How
but
many
my
generations?
immediate family are all Geordies.
How many generations?
How many generations?
How many generations?
How many generations? It depends on different people.
How many generations
So some go
of
back.
your family have you
I'll
got
give
in
you an
Israel?
example. One of my
I'm
best
asking
friends.
you. Forget about it. I don't want any example. I'm asking
But
you.
most of my-
How many generations of your family? How many generations
Do
of
you
your
have-
family
do
in
you have the
Israel?
answer?
Go on, you tell me.
Do you have the answer?
You tell me.
So I'm trying to answer and you keep on shouting at
I don't
me.
want to know about your friend. I want to know about you.
But I'm an English Geordie who's split between Irish and Jewish genealogy.
Genealogy.
Yeah, like ancestry.
Zionist, not Irish and Jewish. Zionist.
No, Zionist
Do you-
isn't
do you
my
wanna
gene.
see-
That's
do you
not
wanna
my
see a real
DNA.
Jew? Do you want to see a real Jew? Do you want to see a real Jew?
Yeah,
you
you
got
get-
brown, black from Ethiopia.
Perfect.
Ethiopia.
And you know what the
Nothing
Ethiopian
like-
Jews?
nothing
You know
like
what the
you.
Ethiopian Jews say?
Nothing like you.
They
And
see
what
me
do
as
you
their
do?
brother.
And what do you do to them? You persecute them in Israel.
are you talking
You
about?
persecute them. A black man has no right in Israel. A black Jew has no right.
What rights
A
don't
black
they have?
Jew
What
has no
right?
right. Of course
What
they
right?
have no
Give me
right.
one right that they don't have.
Oh,
One
why
right.
don't you go away?
Give me
Why don't
one
you go
right.
away?
One right.
No,
Give
you
me
know
one
what?
right.
I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you.
You don't know.
You
can't tell me.
I can.
There are no laws.
I
You're making it
can.
up.
Go away.
Making it
Go
up.
away. I'm making it up. How many, I'm asking you, what are the rules? What are the rules? What rules? What?
You said.
What rules? Sorry.
You just said.
How
Black
many,
Jews
how
don't
do you
have
treat,
rights in
how do
Israel.
you treat black Jews in Israel?
Like any other
Oh,
Jew in
shut
Israel. Like
up!
any
They've
other
got no
person.
rights.
Name one
They've
right
got
they
no
don't have.
rights.
Name one right they
They've
don't
got
have.
no rights.
Name one.
It's their country.
Name one.
They won.
Name
You
one.
haven't even got any.
Name
You
one
haven't even
right.
got any family.
This is the Intellect of Speakers Corner.
You haven't got
He
any
screams
family.
they've got no rights.
Have a conversation.
No. He screams they've got no rights.
They haven't.
No rights.
They haven't got no
And then he
rights.
can't name one right.
They haven't got no
Can I
rights.
ask a question?
Please.
Why are you sending them back to?
Can I ask him a-
Why is he sending them back to $3,000? Let's send them back.
That's
Why?
not
Why?
Ethiopian
Why?
Jews.
Why is he sending back Jews?
That's
back to the
economic
country?
migrants
Oh, what economic?
I want to ask you a question. Simple
that aren't
question.
Jewish, and I disagree with that law.
But you're doing it though, isn't he? It's happening,
So
isn't it?
listen,
It's
and
happening
you
though,
learn.
isn't it?
Instead of just
Calm down,
screaming,
let him
you'll
talk,
learn
let him
something.
It's happening,
So
yeah.
I'll speak, and then I'll come to your question. So there's a distinction between economic migrants and asylum seekers, and Jewish Ethiopian refugees to Israel. They're treated.
Refugees! Oh my God! How the refugees? It's a country.
Listen.
It's a country.
Listen, they escaped from
Yeah, I know what he
Ethiopia,
says.
and I was actually going to respond to your point,
Go
which
on.
actually speaks to you.
Go on.
So there was a situation where I think there's 16,000, I may have the number wrong, of economic and migrants and asylum seekers who were seeking Israeli citizenship. Netanyahu has been flip-flopping between allowing them to stay and sending them to different nations. I believe they should stay. I believe we shouldn't be turning around asylum seekers or even economic migrants that are coming to Israel and can contribute to the economy and make it a better place. I believe they should be. I'm not at Netanyahu, so I'm not in charge of it, but the fact that Netanyahu keeps on saying 1 week they can stay, the next week they can't stay, suggests that there's a diversity of thought within Israel. It's got nothing to do with Ethiopian Jews. Ethiopian Jews, I'm actually actively campaigning today to bring the last 8,000 Ethiopian Jews back home, back to Israel.
Can I ask something? I've seen a
please.
video on Facebook.
Okay.
Now, I can't speak the language, and I don't know what's going on really, but
Yeah.
they've said it's actually Ethiopian Jews
Yeah.
that are being treated bad.
So I'll respond to that.
I'm just saying that's what I've seen, but it
there
may not.
are racists in the UK. There are racists in Germany. There are racists in Saudi Arabia, and guess what? There are racists in Israel as well. Israel isn't some utopia where we've built the perfect society where nobody is racist. Israel has its same
Have you seen the video?
I don't know the one you're talking about, but there are racist groups in Israel. You have football hooligans that are racist in Israel. Beitar.
Okay.
So
So just to
I'm not-
clarify, what we might be seeing is a group.
you might be seeing
who
a
are
group of
making
racist
that particular
Israelis.
thing.
Yeah.
So do you
For
agree?
instance, let me just say this. I've seen things where they're talking about black people, let's say, where was it, in Poland or something, or not black people, but Muslims.
Yeah.
And in Israel, they're saying about if it's racist to not want to be raped or something like that. Yeah, they're talking, basically they're saying these people are rapists.
So
Yeah?
I can't speak without seeing the video, but I would say one thing. Everybody should bring incense to a debate. It's amazing. It's calming me down.
Listen.
It gets rid of the
Do you
calm
agree?
them down, look.
Do you agree with?
Calm them down.
Calm. Do you agree with what the Israeli army do with these Palestinian children?
So, okay, let's deal with it. So, if you look at the Middle East, and I'm going to answer your question, I'm not
Thanks
running
so
away
much
from
for
it.
your-
Thank you. Also, thank you for the questions.
Take care, brother.
If you look at all the armies in the world, in the Middle East, they do horrific things. Compared to them, Israelis are the most moral army in the world. Now, I'm not saying they're perfect. I'm not saying any nation's perfect. But I just got back from the West Bank. Have you ever been to Ramallah? Have you? So I went there and it blew my mind. The level of affluence in Ramallah, in Rawabi, in Bethlehem is insane. Range Rovers, Mercedes, every building is brand new. What's happening in West Bank is we're experiencing a revolution, an economic revolution.
Of mini America.
An economic revolution. Palestinians I'm talking about. These are Palestinian cities. The Palestinian economy is booming at the moment.
Right.
Gaza is different. Gaza is a real problem, and Israel needs to sort out Gaza. But
Give them land.
I mean, that Israel is completely
Instead of
disengaged.
stealing the land,
Israel
give it
is,
to them. Give
Israel
them
is,
olive
there are
trees.
no Israelis in Gaza.
All right. Okay.
Israel disengaged from Gaza in
They
2005.
destroyed it first, didn't they?
They actually
destroyed it
left. They
first, didn't
actually
they?
left all the settlements they built intact.
But they destroyed it.
No,
didn't
they left them intact,
They
and the
left
Palestinians
intact, but
then
they
destroyed
destroyed it. Come on. They
So,
destroyed
so,
it.
so this is the
They
interesting
destroyed it.
thing. So, how many borders does Gaza have? No. It's a simple question.
Let me say
Two
something to you.
borders. Israel is at war with Gaza. It has been since Hamas were created. Gaza is not at war with Egypt. If any nation should open the border for the Gazans, it should be Egypt. Like Egypt isn't at war with Gaza.
Egypt is scared of Israel.
I don't think it's cheers, Colin. I'll do. Anyway, sorry about that. It was more fun with Shamsi. Were you at the march today?
No, I didn't go,
You
man.
skipped. It was crazy. Mohammed and Ali both got jumped. I got jumped by Antifa.
Yeah.
Like,
Ooh, that's what we're saying.
Yeah.
They're saying that you got to jump by Tommy Robinson.
that was in Manchester.
Okay.
Last time it was the right. Tommy Robinson's gang attacked me in Manchester when they had a march, and Antifa attacked me in London when they had the march, and I actually took shelter with Tommy Robinson's gang. It was like crazy times. Crazy times.
But you know, if you read your history.
He supports Israel. I don't think he supports me.
Come take away everything from your melanin. Man, say it straight. Man, don't listen to BBC. Man, don't listen to
Sarah debate. Me and Sarah debate number one. Because people think that I have been avoiding debating him and he's challenged me. There's no such thing as a debate between me and Sarah. Of course. Yeah? And you can turn on the camera.
Isn't it better for you to speak to him? Just ask. I don't want. You know what I'm saying?
Let me show you what
he's about Mohammed Tawi.
Yeah, but
so when he turns up,
he's right there. You can ask him.
It's not about him turning up. I want to hear your vision of it.
But we want.
Bro,
your view.
he'll tell you.
No, I want to hear your view because I've heard
He'll tell you.
I've heard his view. That's why.
No, but you haven't.
Of course, I've heard it like that. Your view. You know, because your brother in this way makes you look like I don't even want to say it.
Bro, you can think what you want.
Have you been in the army?